right now today the birds aren't that bad because they're just beginning their migration back.
This isn't that bad?
This is nothing.
It looks like something out of an Alfred Hitchcock film right now with all those birds flying around.
The TTC says this week it has started using sound cannons to deal with an estimated 10 to 15,000 seagulls trying to make a home out of the green roof atop the Leslie Barnes streetcar facility. The sound cannons themselves, more commonly used at airports or landfills, are basically what they sound like, devices that make the occasional loud pop like a firework if needed. The idea is to make an area unappealing for birds to settle in.
You know, we sort of laugh about it, but it can be quite serious. I mean, if you think about that many birds, that volume of seagull feces can actually start to pose a health risk.
He explains the TTC has tried other methods in the past and that the cannons are not used all the time, and they function as a backup to a system of nets installed on the roof over the last month.
And right now it's proving effective. The birds are not happy because they can't land on the roof and the netting is holding. The cannons are there as an added measure, just in the event that the birds, because they're, 10 to 50,000 seagulls is a lot of weight. If they all decide to land on the netting, for example, they could go through, they could tear the netting down.
As for how loud these booms actually are, the TTC says tests at street level place them at about 60 decibels, comparable to a talking volume. My camera was rolling as this boom went off Thursday afternoon. I was just able to hear it in person, but my microphone did not pick it up. You can, however, see a flock taking off from the building seconds later.
Seagulls migrate back to their place of origin, so when they initially started laying their eggs up on the roof, they'd have babies. They'd migrate away for the season, they'd come back with their babies who would have more babies, and so on and so on.
Deb Lyon has worked at the Leslie Barnes facility for 5 years and says the problem has only gotten worse over that time. We spoke to her in the visitor parking lot. Many of the cars here are already hit. Do people get hit? Like, do people come into the building with, seagull droppings on them?
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. That has happened quite a bit, which is why we have employees who are using umbrellas just as a form of protection.
Have you been hit?
I am the only one of my management team that has not been hit. And maybe it's because I'm a runner.
This is now the second day the cannon has been active at Leslie Barnes. For City News, I'm David Zura.